3, 4. Here we are, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. As you can see, I got Casual Friday on today. Casual Friday. That. Turn this music down just a little bit. I have a whole bunch of new tech coming at me. Hi, everybody. Hi. This is Chris, Love Evolve Energy. Here I am. Uh, just saying hi. Yeah. All right. Just saying hi. We're here to do some energy work. Love Evolve Energy is in the title, and you can find all my links. I have them in the main introduction languaging. I have it in the feed, so you can find me. I have a little link tree. It's called something else, not link tree, but you can find all my links there. And there's a little blurb about me there too, so you can find out more about me. So hi, Crix, and hi, woohoo! Hi, everybody that's joining me today. Hi, replay watchers. This day, hey, you. Are you still in Spain? Yeah, you are, Kimmy. Um, so on this day, every other week, we do energy-based sessions. Alternating with those weeks are more divination. It's all energy. It's all energy work. It's just different ways to format it and hone it and to harness it and to use that energy as an embodied soul. So, hello everybody on YouTube. Hello everybody on Intuitive Lifestyles Consulting TV. Hello everybody on the book that is Face. Hey, Claire. So this is how it goes down, everybody. I for replay watchers and those that are new to me, I come on a little bit early. There's a little bit of music, things like that. Hey, cuz, how you doing, Dina? And I say, hi, how are you? I tell you a little bit about who I am, just a little. You can get that from my vibe, from my vibe. Ooh, Powerhouse D. Hey, DJ, how's it going, Diane? And then a little bit about my offerings. And then I say, hi, how are you for a couple of minutes. So that's where you get your liquids, your waters, your teas, your tinctures, whatever you got, you get comfy and you just hunker down because for the next hour or so, yeah, I'm coming off of something and that's what I'm going to talk about. Yeah, I do have a good vibe today because this was a big week. So what we're going to chat about before we go into the energy work stuff, and like I say, posted above or below, depending on where you're watching this, it was a big week. It was a big week for transition, for up-leveling, for flushing out. There's a lot going on with energy. So we'll talk about that a little bit. I know you're not crazy. A lot of it will have to do with what happened to you physically and how that translates through all layers, levels, and dimensions. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, I see I came on and I didn't put my feeds. I've been having tech stuff as well, which is its own, ball of deliciousness indeed. So now you know who I am. Now there's more information and there's a little bit of a blurb there. Let me go back to the comments here. Just saying hi to everybody. So as I continue to say hi to everybody, you get a gist of who I am and the energy work. My offerings, let me say this before we launch in more fully. Yeah, right? Everybody had a big up level this week. I'll talk about that in a sec. It's after the fact. I believe that I mentioned something 2 weeks ago. If you were, anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There are some announcements as well. So my offering. So if you go to my website, loveevolveenergy.com, it's in the links up there. From there, you can link to my Podia, where you can get a lot of evergreen classes and energy work, things like that. Those are for sale things. That's my storefront. Podia is essentially my storefront. And I also have a link there for Intuitive Lifestyles Consulting, which is a group that I'm a part of. Some of my supporters asked me to join them and be on their TV show. So if you're catching me there, that means you're catching me after the fact. So thank you for joining me. Go to my links. My sessions have shifted. Everything is a part of everything, whether it's somatics, body work, breath work, energy work, specifically multidimensional energy work, mediumship, divination tools. It all happens all at once. In a session with me, we can go to different levels with it. So I have a deep offering, I have a deeper offering, and then I have a deepest offering. So I've just organized it in terms of intensity, not the what, where, how. That's all the same. It's in terms of intensity. That's just a better way for me to do it. Otherwise, on my website, you have like 3 billion offerings. Like, and who has time? Who wants to go through? So when you book a session with me, and you already have, many of you already have, so thank you. Just let me know. Let me know what you're mostly interested in. If you want to do cards the entire time, we can do that. Within the deepest offering, if you book a deepest, that can be a part of that, but that will be heavily energy work at the end, just so you know. So also, because people have been asking, and because Year of the Water Tiger, hello, Year of the Water Tiger, which we just really launched into, and more fully with the equinox that just happened. Happy equinox, everybody. If Steph is going to see this, thank you, Steph, for all your encouragement with all of the kitchen witch earth magic that you do along with that. Stephanie Carpenter, Meinman, what is she going by these days? I don't know. So with my deeper and deepest, if you want a little more, I have 2 other offerings. One is where I work with you almost every day, because we'll messenger, and we'll have some live face-to-face via Zoom. One is for 3 weeks and one is for 4 weeks. They're 2 different vibes, 2 different vibes. I was initially going to launch those in May. I have had too many people in need. So the price point's a little bit higher, but you get more of me. You get it except for weekends, essentially. Every day except for weekends, we chit chat and we do different intensities. It's a real one is to really evolve you. That's the 3-week one, evolving you. If you need some hand holding and you kind of know your stuff, but you just need a little hand holding as you go up your evolutionary scale, that's called the evolutionary leap. That's what that 3-week thing is. The 4-week, I can't remember. Duh, I should know what it's called. I can't remember what it is, but that's a 4-week where you really, it's pretty intense, and we do a lot of energy work, and it's a process of you discovering your tools. What's your map? Who are you? How do you do this thing? How do I clean out? And it looks like a coaching, but it's very energy work based discussion between you and your guides. Chances are good that you're going to get a new team of guides on your evolutionary path for that 4-week. Anyway, so those are the 2 big offerings because the world's in need right now. And so that's me tooting my own horn. I'm up here every Friday morning. Once a month, we're doing like we did last week with the shamanic art stuff. That's with movement, with dance, and with color. So thank you everybody that joined me for that. It was so much fun. And I don't know if anybody's here who's doing that, but that was my from last week. Although, I do a little bit of chatting every day with my guide. Sometimes it's through color and symbol, sometimes not. But that's what we'll dive into. Adding on. Let me tell you about the 2 adds on. We're already 20 minutes in, so I want to make this quick so we can move into what's been going on this week and do a little bit of a group energy healing. So begin to get ready for that if you're sticking around. If you are sticking around for some of that and you want something more personal, that's what we'll do in the second half. Although know that as I do the roulette wheel and I pick out people to do a quick energy session here, that's not on me. That's not the Chrystine mind that chooses that. Spirit, yours, and my guides let you pop out of the feed for me. And from there, we do an energy work session, a little bit, little zhuzh, little helpy on your energy, because you're the archetype for what the whole entire group needs or for what many people need. So as I'm doing any of this energy work, people, try it on for size for yourself because it is likely to be a good fit. Yeah, I know people. I'm super cash today. Usually I'm in my white button up. We're just feeling casual because I'm coming off of big stuff, like many of us are. Let us have a sip. So new stuff. Friday nights, every other. I'm going to be going live in the Light Shine Lab. I'm back in the Light Shine Lab. Mr. Hoffman. Mr. Hoffman, how you doing? And we're going to be doing some more. I'm evolving into a star shamanism, and I'm trying on that nom for just to see how that fits. That's what I'm going to be doing in the lab Friday night. Sometimes we're going to be there 9 p.m. East Coast time. Sometimes we're going to be there 11 p.m. East Coast time. Tonight we're going to be there 9 p.m. East Coast time, and we're going to be sweating and moving and breathing and dancing it out. And I'm going to be holding space and guiding you all to become your own energetic star shaman. Because I can't work with everybody. You got to be able to work with yourself, peeps. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Also, what I'm launching, and I tried to this past week. So this past week, thank you very much. Did everybody have some kind of incarnation-based rockiness or meltdown? If you did, say I. Raise your hand in the feed with a little emoji. Me too, hashtag me too. Mine was Land of Migraine, which puts everything to a screeching halt. Everybody had something, mental, emotional. Some people, one person I know had dental work, and it just like flushed it out. Body-based, psychology-based this week, this past week. We're on the other side of it now, mostly. You're not crazy. If you can move into a place where you learn to love it, it was a gift. What arose for us was a gift because we needed to up level. We needed to grow. We needed to evolve. And this was a good week for it. And if this didn't happen to you, that's fine too. That's fine too. You did enough purgation, purgation. So that's what happened this last week. For me, it was migraine. And I cleaned out so much in terms of doubt, indecision, and judgment, the harshness of judgment, as opposed to discernment. Not healthy discernment, but I had more of that in my energy system. So deep in my energy system that it was a part of this incarnation in my body, and it had to be vomited out. So that was what was true for me. So if you feel like sharing, everybody, tell what was true for you because we're all in this together. What I'm doing here as a star shaman this year, in the year of the water tiger, I am encouraging and helping those that hold the light strong within this lifetime to keep you keeping on. because weeks like what just happened happen. They're a common occurrence. And we have to keep the faith. We have to keep going. I mean, have to. It's not that kind of thing. You don't have to. You can do whatever the beep you want to do. That's what went down this week. The story of your intensity is unique to you. My story I just told, it was migraine, doubt, and judgment. What was your story? It's unique to you. It doesn't matter what it was. There's an aspect of you that can accept it now. It needed to reframe it. We're looking at it through different eyes. Indeed, DJ, indeed. So let's, before we go into the individual readings, so already, if you know you want me to look at your energy, an energy reading, an energy scan, or energy healing and holding, some kind of star shamanism energy work, let me know. Post in the feed. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. Post in the feed, put some emojis in it, and you can be specific or you can say, I just would like a general. Before we do that, we're going to start to launch into it now. Let's the reason I'm already feeling it. The reason I started talking about this is because I have another new thing coming up. And I'll talk about that more towards the end. I'm going to be doing a regular series here where you're seeing me now, or that it's the tube that it's you with Love Evolve Energy, or the book that is Face with Love Evolve Energy, or Intuitive Lifestyles Consulting with Love Evolve Energy. We're going to be talking about what it's like to strengthen our energy and our light through doing home retreats, not traveling someplace to be on retreat with everybody you love, but doing something through Zoom, doing something without anybody, your own solo retreat. Just the nitty-gritty infrastructure and logistics of what it takes to do that successfully. So that tried to happen on Wednesday. I did post and everything. No go, because it was like, sorry, screech on the brakes. We got to deal with this other stuff first. And so it is. And so it is. Go Muggle D. All right, so I'm going to guide you through this. This group energy work is more you being an active participant in this, so that you're not always relying on others to give. When I move into the individual sessions, that's when you can step back and have the option of moving into an individual session. I need a little water. Hold on. Mhm. So let's move into simply having a mini you version of you out in front of you. I'm going to do it for me over to the side here. And you're just going to, I'm working with a bubble, sort of like an oblong, almost egg-shaped bubble. And you're just going to imagine gold light coming from divine source way above you in a very rushing waterfall down through your upper body, into your heart, out through your arms and your hands. So that may already be a thing for you, clearing and cleaning that. I know there are a lot of light workers in the feed here, so you may already be doing that. And you're working simply with your see in, your imaginal realm, and you're putting and describing with your hands out in front of you a bubble of you. And with this gold energy, you're going to wash through this energetic you-ness, either from up to down or from down to up. So notice for yourself. For me, it feels good washing through with the principle of gravity. So I'm washing implies water down. For you, and I'm saying this because early this morning when I did my personal energy clearing, I was like this. I was like this through my energy field, and I was just pushing away. So that's all you're going to do. You're just going to generally wash through with gold light. Oh gosh, my hands are lighting up. Just you. So if you want something more sophisticated, this is every layer, level, and dimension that you're washing through of 17 auras that you have. Um, and you're just going to begin to work your hands through it, and don't think about it. Just notice how the gold energy, divine gold energy, could be kind of thick and powerful. It could be very sparkly and sharp and light, doing a kind of cleaning through. And you're just going to clean through, pushing away, pushing through. And then you're going to move it down through your grounding. So your grounding could be a string, a pipe, a pillar, a kind of like a tree trunk. Doesn't matter, but you're just going to wash through, and you begin go around the outside of your grounding and begin to almost shave off and clear off the outside so that nothing is interfering with your grounding. Go way to the bottom, so your grounding as a metaphor is connecting with Gaia's heart as a metaphor. So what is that? Woof! And often when you begin to clear away that, the energy of Gaia's heart, don't think about it, just trust it, begins to shoot up through your grounding. And then you can clear away more. And then we're going to move all the way up our grounding, clear perhaps under your feet, and then particularly the outside of your grounding, just clearing with this gold light, and then all the way up to source energy. This is just a metaphor, everybody, just a metaphor. So clearing your string, your pipe, your tube, your pillar, your whatever you have, all the way above, all the way up to source. And if there's a particular area there that needs a little more energy, just spend some time with the gold energy there. This is real quick. We're just doing real general. And then you can hang out there or stay with your present time energy bubble. We're going to move back to your grounding. Just trust and move into, with your awareness, your visual, your hands, perhaps your auditory, into one particular area, and just hang out there and seeing what the gold energy can do. So if you're a Reiki person, you may use that. If you're Wiccan, you may use other energies or symbols. You may have your own lexicon of symbols or energies. Woo, woo, woo. And this is just a dusting and a washing, just a dusting and a washing. And begin to come to a completion with that. And then two more things before we end. Calling on buffer zones. We're going to call them divine gold buffer zones that are thick layers of energy of awesomeness, of protection, love, and source, and all the good things, all the divine qualities are filled in these buffer zones that rest on and cling onto the very outermost part of your auric level layer, all the way through your grounding down and your connection up to source and around your bubble. just metaphors. We're going to do one layer and then two more layers after that. Notice that layer one, let that be gold. Awesomeness. Layer two, any color and quality, and layer three of your buffer zone, any quality color. And then one more thing before we go in, because we're doing pretty good right now. Yeah, doing pretty good. Allow your awareness, your energetic hands, your astral, ethereal, catheric intention and hands begin to move into the original points. We're looking for the origins of the issues that you dealt with in this past week. So I talked about all the fuckery that went on this past week, and there's all kinds of energies that were going on. Chances are good there's still some tweaking that can happen. So begin to move into the origins of where that damage was done, where the crack, where anything was misaligned or no longer aligned, and move in with your energies. Move in with your energies there. Gosh, my hands are they're really full of energy. And you're just going to see what colors begin to come. And you're going to begin to clear, nourish, heal, whole. You're just going to see what needs to happen. You're going to trust the feels, the images, the colors that come up. Your breathing may change. And you're going to work with this origination point of your suffering. And we're moving into some holding and soothing around it. And just a few more breaths, everybody, working on your own energy. Look, my hands are moving this way for me. How are they moving for you? I'm moving into the last few moments of this. So I'm going to begin to complete this for me. If you are staying with me here and you want to continue on this kind of energy work for your own energy system, please, by all means, go for it with that origination of suffering. All right, and I'm just going to clean that for myself, and I'm done with that for myself, and I'm going to move on to energy work for others. Jawohl. Well, hello. A lot of people have begun to say hi and made requests. So like I said, you can say things that would you like some healings on. Or if you just want to do emojis, I may land on you and I may talk to you a little bit. Hey, Christine, another Christine. Hey, Claire, I see you. And I see as much as I can see on here. So that's part of my weeding out process. Kimmy, I see you. So I'm probably going to put your question up there. That's what I do. If I'm going to go into something specific, everybody pay attention to what happens specific up there. Because whoever comes to light, whoever needs, that means there's going to be a resonance with the group. Whether you're a replay watcher or you're here in the live feed with me, there'll be a resonance that will resonate through your energy system as well. Oh, Laura, thank you so much, baby. Yeah, I know it is on the throat, Mama, right? Hey, water sister. All right. So, Kim, I am going to go to you first. And I need my lunettes to really read what this is. And she would like a reading. Challenging 2 years for all of us. So immediately, what I got was the road is shifting, but you probably already know this, Kim. Hey, Teresa. Great, Chris. You're welcome, sweetheart. Keep working on it if you want to. Sometimes we feel, Kim, this might be for you as well. Sometimes we feel in our energy system, it's easy to find the cracks, the scarring. Look also for areas of energetic, what you might call bruising. So what happens with bruising? There's discoloration in the body. There's discoloration, and there's swelling. So that, as a metaphor, you can apply that metaphor onto your energy system as well. Look for some of that. So Kimmy just wants me to move into her energy. So Kim, this is how I'm going to phrase it, and just give me a heart or a thumbs up or something here if this phrasing works for you. The road. Are you still, because you're asking of futuring, are you still in alignment with it? And if so, some information around that. And if not, some information around that. Is that accurate, Kim? Let me know. And let me know where you are on the planet as well. Okay. Okay, we're doing a read, Kim. Oh, yes, because you are on the tube. That is you. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot happening in my left eye. So can this be placed outside of me and not on me, in me? Teaching moment. So for you energy workers out there, there has to be a boundary where you feel things, where you empathically feel things in your own body. You can request that this is not something that you experience in your own body, physically, mentally, or emotionally, but something that you can have in a proxy, a mini me, Princess Leia, copy out in front of me. And that's what. Uh, yeah. Kim, if you want to promote your auberge, I think that's what they call them on the Camino de Santiago, go ahead and do that here. Promote your business a little bit. I think there may be wanderers here. So what I'm seeing, I want to move a little bit more deeply into this, where there's a shifting of an archetype is what I'm feeling for you. And there's this offering you offer out in this way. You offer out the ship, the ferry across, and yet your own orchard is dying. Your I wouldn't say it's barren. It was once planted, but your own orchard um, must come to fruition. So there is a deepening going on, and there's a shifting of archetypes and images. So what you have to, there's no have to. So there's no promise here. There's no obligation. You have free reign and complete freedom to make your choices. A suggestion would be to be willing to release not what you think. The immediate question that comes after the information comes through of tending to one's own harvest is, what the fuck does that mean? How does that happen? Because you are a savvy intuitive yourself. You may know what that is. Far afield, there's, I'm getting languaging for you. Chrystine Mind thinks that that's because you are a writer as well. But they are showing this blank canvas, and it looks very dark. So on the one hand, there's a duality with the darkness. There's the darkness that is sticky tar that will hold you back, but there's also the darkness of endlessness, of the sky. So it's a leaning into the latter. The restructuring of how you offer is from a deeper place. So to just rearrange that image of offering and like what hand gestures and what that whole is, isn't sufficient for what is available now. What's available for you now is this much larger potential. Muji might be a part of that, so that's Portugal. Muji's a spiritual teacher. There's so there is a deepening within the field that was once planted. This is all I'm getting, Kim, and we can unpack this and try to understand this later, or paint about it, color about it, and see what arises. That was once planted, and it's as if the seeds are dry. So there's different ways. The field is already there. The field is already there. It doesn't have to be thrown out. It doesn't have to you don't have to find a new one. The field has the opportunity to be recultivated. You could use the same seeds, you could use new seeds. It's whatever sparks your interest. What will be new is how you nurture, how you feed the field. And based upon this, your offering will be wider and larger, and the colors, I'm seeing a color theme of the old and a new color theme coming in with this new iteration of what you're doing. So the abandonment is not of the whole kit and caboodle and throwing the baby out with the bathwater. The abandonment is of the old way and the old images, and a willingness to move deeper into, to do some depth and some mining into what this next is. So keep the baby, throw out the bathwater, and we're just looking for new bathwater and new soap, and new baby food and new nourishment. And it will grow and be empowered from there. So there may be some significance to orchards, older orchards still bearing fruit. It still has some life in it because you say so. So on a deeper Akashic level, Kim, and we won't go into that here, but for everybody, know that there can sometimes be these deeper underpinnings of Akash. So the level of Akasha comes from Hindu mythology. And there are a lot of people that do Akashic readings exclusively now. So let's talk about that. And everybody, if you're doing your own energy excavation now, you may be coming upon this for yourself. Um, there's been some decisions there that you're happy with, that hold the duality of the mixed bag, astrologically, you are a sign of duality. So that's part of a commitment within your Akash, which is just kind of like a soul blueprint in a sense. Of course, that's always changeable if you really want that. The kind of change that will happen because of that relies on a timingness within your life path, within your incarnation, and also a, a desire. So you may not desire that. The desire thread has this thread of duality. All right, Kim, that's your energetic reading of what I'm seeing. We don't go much deeper than the Akash here, although we can. I sincerely hope that was helpful. You know how to find me in other ways if you need a little bit more. I hope that information was helpful. There's this feeling of old school with the other stuff with books and the colors of, of wheat, the color of wheat, and brown of a binding and cover of a book. And there are some old ways that can be revivified and let go of to discover the new iteration of duality that is next on your life path. Yeah, so profound change is afoot, um, but not through the abandonment of the path itself. All right. Let's move on to that. That was a biggie. Does that resonate with anybody else with their paths? What they need to be doing in this life? Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, baby. Yeah, we got a couple. So I'm seeing Christy and Teresa. You need different things, but they're of the same ilk. So I'm going to ask both of you to, if you're willing to be on the receiving end, to give me some hearts. It's not from me. It's there's some angelic energy coming through. It's almost like an archangel Jophiel energy, or the energies of um, pink and yellow and gold energy. And then Teresa, I'm feeling that, but I can see there's some powerful energies of Archangel Azrael. That's a big shift, Teresa. And Shehudiel. So I'm just the messenger here. I'm going to put both of you in acknowledgement of receiving angelic healing right now. So if you could simply lay back, breathe, and offer intention or prayer in the vein of receptivity and I receive, I receive, I receive. And as you do that, both of you feel that in your energy. Teresa, if you can lay down, like really, and relax. If you can't, that's okay. Be in water quite a bit. All right, so those two things. I said that because there's something else for me to get to, and I just wanted you two acknowledged. I wanted Teresa acknowledged. You're welcome, baby. Nicole Jackson. Ooh. So I'm getting a little bit. Are you still here, Nicole? If there's something specific, because I'm getting you kind of bouncing away, but I'm drawn to this. So, de rien. I might need to turn this one off. All right, so that's going to change my lighting a little bit. Ah, there's a lot of different ways we can go with this, Teresa. Nicole. So everybody listen up because there's going to be some conversations around boundaries. Where do you need most help here, Nicole? Because there's a lot going on, baby. And mind you, it's just a reading. I need special permission to do any kind of healings or holings. So I'm seeing the colors of brown. Hold on. I'm feeling some kind of block here in my energy towards yours. You don't know. Help you, baby. All right. Nicole, let me know if you want some energy work or if you want simply a reading. So do you see how I'm tapping on my heart? All right, baby. You got it, baby. Okay. We're going to work on your empowerment. All right. No healing, just a reading. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. There's something that both you and I are tapping into that creates a kind of, black bat, flying monkey kind of interference. And so you and I both do that a bit. I know that you're an energy worker, lady. So I'm trying to see. So is this a collective? So this is important, and I'm so glad that you asked. Hey, Liz. Oh, hold on a minute, lady. Um, so if you tap on your heart, you're going to begin to tap into this light. So there's this a compounded thickness that can happen in times of big change. So as I say it to you, you begin to do your own, as I'm sure you will. And I'm going to say, because you have power in your own right, it's I'll say a few things that I think that will resonate with you. And one of the things was that kind of consciousness that I just tapped on. So that is a combination of what's happening in the land, that you choose to work on, but it's also what's happening in the air these days. It's just collective interference. Is all we just go through waves of it. And if you follow Schumann resonances, then that can create kind of stuff. So it's nothing that you're doing or not doing, Nicole. So just drop that right away. It's just the life of a energy worker right now, and it's okay. It's okay. Um, there's also something, I heard the word karma. So all karma is cause and effect that creates a sticky thread attached to your, not attached to, but it's part and parcel. If we call it attached to your energy, that's just a metaphor for something that's all things at the same time. So it's not one thing that's attacking you. It's kind of group think. It's a group mind. It's hive mind of gimme gimmies. I want some now and the gimme gimmies. And that's all. So it's partly, so give me a little bit more. Can I connect with, oh, and this is why it's blocked to me. So there's gift of mediumship for you, Nicole, which just means an open line of communication between your consciousness and other consciousnesses that may not be incarnate at this time. That's all I mean by mediumship, okay? So there's something happening with the elementals and some choices that have been made in the past. That's not who you am right now. That's not this incarnation, or not who you are now anyway. There've been other choices. There've been other choices. So the encouragement is to see Mother Gaia as a huge field, much larger than you could even imagine. Mother Gaia can be called on really at this time and for who you are, Nicole, really easily. And the encouragement or suggestion could be, if this makes sense to you, to request a vortex be created within her around you to help with the healing and a suck back and down. And that's just going to clear up a lot. Because you asked for a reading and not any kind of energy healing, I'm respecting your boundaries and I'm not going through that. So we're looking at that, the Mama Gaia with the elementals. But they're only latching on to what's already there to be able to latch on to. So within your energy field, there might be nicks and scratches, not too bad. It's not there. It's within energy streams of karma, which have to do with your incarnation as a stream, as a life path, and other streams, consciousness streams that create opportunity for this kind of thing to arise because it's an old way of doing it. It's an old way of being out of control with your abilities and your skills. You're not doing that anymore. It's not how you're being trained, and it's not the fullest of your capacity in the Nicole Jackson live stream. This is old stuff that has come back online because it needs to be seen and addressed. That's all. So it was probably a tough week for you because this stuff rose en masse and you can't tell which direction it's coming from because it is coming from different streams. So the Mama Gaia stream, the karmic stream, came up repeatedly, so that must make more sense to you in a particular way than it does me. Hey, Rach. Hey, Liz. So I'm also seeing there's something happening with how you connect with source or whatever word you use that is also up leveling. There's something with how you have been doing it because there have been up levels and upgrades. Like that's so much of where the strength has been coming for you. Um, so there's another up leveling happening now that has. ah, It's not that it has stickiness around it, like the old karma streams, et cetera, that I mentioned, Nicole. Uh, it's that whatever vibration it is, the colors, the strength of the vibration, that's it. It's becoming stronger. Up leveling, up leveling, up leveling, up leveling. That's all I'm seeing. So it's what I'll say. You're the guides are changing. They're more concerned with your immediate and creating a safety net. And what are those like inner tubes? Because it's rocky waters for you, it's hugely necessary. So I'm here for your baby. I'm here for you. If you want a session, let me know. We can figure something out. You got this. You can do this. You can do this. There's a lot of surrender and trust moving through. When I mentioned way at the beginning that why I'm here, why I'm doing these freebie things is because there's a lot of people who ground and carry the light who are going through it and are going to be going through it still. Anything else for Nicole? A couple of weeks ago, I talked about the surfboards and waxing the surfboards and learning to surf. Wax up your inner tube and learn to float. This, what I'm seeing too is how this will affect your digestive system, causing nausea and perhaps things like that. This is all important, Nicole. This is all doable. Eventually, you will outgrow the maxim that says, what does not kill me only makes me stronger. Right now, that's part of the thick of it. That will no longer be true, but it is true until it's not true anymore. And so I wish you luck, my sweet. I wish you peace. I wish you luck. In terms of what we're offering here, that's the reading. And there is so much help around you as this is happening. You're not crazy. You're not insane. This is actually happening. You'll be fine. You'll be more than fine. All right, let's move into next. What time is it? A few minutes past. So I think I have time for about one more. Let me say hi to everybody. Hey, May. Nice to see you, lady. Really good to see you. Yeah. You're welcome, everybody. Nicole, you're very welcome. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. Powerful woman. Keep me posted. Rach. Claire. Okay, great. Great, great, great. So as we end up today, can we just put our hands together like this as a way to cup. What we're going to create in our hands is the seed of new life. The seed of new life. Notice what color it is. Notice it, how bright it is. There could be beams shooting out between your fingers. And where in your physical body does the seed of new life want to go? For me, it wants to go in my heart. So I see it and I feel it begin to vibrate. And it created a double. One's in front of my forehead and one's in front of my heart. Oof, oof. And the new seeds of my own energetic creation. So everybody, that is your offering for energy work today. Hope that was helpful. As I mentioned, I have many, many different options for you, all different price points, all different price points. Some of my lower price point stuff will be coming up in terms of retreats. That's coming up really soon. But if of my private one-on-one offerings, it's anywhere from $100 to $2,000. Depends what you want and how much time you want to spend with me and what you're going through. Hey, Liz. Welcome, baby. Hope that was helpful for you. It just depends how much skin you have in the game, right? It depends what you need. So let's talk about retreats. I feel like I need chocolate right now. Often I notice, oh, so much love, everybody, so much love. As I'm starting to talk about the retreats, I want to check in with my angelic being people, my Teresa and my Christy. How you angels doing? In my East Coast time, I have 11:11. Beautiful timing. Beautiful timing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome, everybody. Thank you. Let's talk about retreats. Or anybody else that decided to work with the angelic beings that I mentioned. Retreats. So I'm doing a regular live offering here. I think I'm going to do it Wednesday nights or sometime Wednesdays. That's East Coast time. So if you're in another continent, say you're somewhere in, say you're in Bali, that's going to be Thursday for you. But if you are in the States, it's going to be Wednesday. And I'll decide on a time eventually. So on Wednesdays, I'm adding on how to do your own home retreat. Retreat on your own where you're not traveling to meet up with a group of people, where you're in your house or you camp or you rent a hotel room and you're retreating with a group who's doing a retreat online, and I'll be offering a few, or you're doing it with yourself. There's some logistics to it. There's a skill to it, so you can get the most out of whatever that is. So I'll be doing that chat on Wednesdays. And once a month, we're going to be doing day longs. Every day long will be a different meditation theme. I'm really interested in the heart practices right now. And if you were with me 2 years ago, we did a week-long online Zoom and Facebook group meditation retreat for the heart. We're going to do a day long, and each day long is going to have a different theme. One will be with equanimity, one will be with maybe concentration and bliss, one will be with some shamanic healing. We'll see. There'll be a different theme day long every month. And then in July, um, uh, as I have more information and I have the go ahead to announce more about it, there'll be a weekend retreat. There'll be a weekend retreat. And the theme of that is very much star shamanism and healing the heart through shamanic heart. So we'll be coloring, we'll be nesting, we'll be doing movement and dance, and we'll be making sound. We'll be doing ceremony for a weekend, which means Friday night to Sunday afternoon, right? So all day Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. So that's what that retreat looks like. That's in July, after the 4th. Thank you very much. After the 4th. Um, anything else I want to say about that's all I'm going to say about it right now. And the when you can sign up for it, I'll let you know more details about it, who's involved, what the whole thing's going to look like. That happens in the future. So um, that's what I wanted to let you guys know. I'm going to blow this clam bake right now. Let me look at the feed. Yay! Thank you, everybody. Yay! Yes. Look at Christina pumping up Nicole. She is. So I'll be in the Lightworkers Lab tonight. It's no longer called the Lightworkers Lab. It's called the Light Shine Lab, I think. So I'll be there tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be working with rhythm. And we'll be working with our energy, and we'll get on that horse of rhythm, and we'll surrender to that horse bareback, and we'll just put our arms up and we'll ride that rhythm. We'll find some intention when we'll let go of the intention, and we'll see what comes forward. So we'll be doing some energy work tonight through ecstatic dance, essentially, is what that is. I have a lot of new tech. So knock on wood, that knock on wood, all the tech works. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited about that. And I'll be doing that in the lab every other week. Moving into that, I'm about to do this ecstatic dance, a DJ training, ecstatic dance DJ. So I have a bunch of new equipment coming and a bunch of new things so that I can improve my offering in terms of that. So that will be part of the big retreat in July. Love you guys. And that will be a part of what I offer in the Light Shine. And once in a while, I'll do that here. I tried to do that, what, 2 weeks ago now? Do you remember that? The tech was bananas. Bananas. Banana. Yeah, so it's going to be really beautiful and deep and powerful and fun. There's something about working with group that helps the individual move a little bit further, I find, which is why the in-person stuff is so powerful. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I'll catch you on the flip. Let me see if I can do a little outro. Hey, if anybody's seeing me on my Facebook, please let me, on my YouTube, please let me know. I'm trying to get more loves and likes on my YouTube. So please like me on YouTube, please. I would really like that. All right, I'm going to do a little outro. Thank you so much, all of you beings of light. Keep moving in that direction. Keep regrounding, keep finding your truth, your seed, and planting that in yourself again and again. Keep waxing that surfboard again and again and again. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'll catch you on the flip. So much love.